I'm your host of the most Locum 23. You're joining me for It Lives in the Woods, Chapter 5, Diamond Edition. Now playing as Lucas. In the morning before school, your footsteps echo past an open classroom door. Mr. Thomas, you're here early.
Morning, Mr. Cooper. Yeah, Principal Flores asked me to record a PA message about the bear attack.
Mr. Cooper stares at you from behind his desk for an uncomfortable length of time. You hover in the doorway, fidgeting. This is where you would just walk away.
So is there something you wanted, or...?
Mr. Cooper bounces his leg as if mulling something over, then nods. As a matter of fact, yes, there is. Please step inside. You enter the classroom, swallowing nervously. Have you thought about what I said on Monday?
You mean about me having extracurriculars?
Lucas, come on. You know it's not about having extracurriculars, it's about the amount.
Mr. Cooper, I'm fine, but thank you. I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. I did as much last year, and my grades never slipped, or...
That's just it. Your grades are fantastic. You show up to class early, you turn in every assignment on time, you do extra credit, you tutor, you ace every essay and exam, and all on top of that, you have student council duties.
What are you saying, I'm too good of a student?
What concerns me is the recent change in your behavior.
My behavior?
Swallow again, your mouth suddenly feeling dry. Tell me, are you having trouble sleeping lately? Your mind races, generating 1,000 possible excuses as you shift restlessly from foot to foot, perhaps feeling sudden bouts of anxiety. Yeah, when questioned by a teacher, unorthodoxically. Your pulse pounds in your ears and your hands shake. Those unsteady hands. You stuff your hands in your pockets, forcing yourself to hold Mr. Cooper's gaze. I've seen this before. I've seen bright students let their ambition outpace their available time and energy. And when those students find themselves overwhelmed, I've seen them turn to certain study aids. Lucas, have you been taking anything to help you self-focus? Maybe to get a bit of edge over the other students? I don't really see how that's any of your concern.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lights flicker as Mr. Cooper looks at you, frowning as he taps his finger on the surface of a desk. If that's the case, you won't mind if I set a meeting with your parents and the principal. It's a very serious matter, Lucas. If we find evidence of wrongdoing, it may be grounds for suspension.
Suspension? I can't have that on my record.
Mr. Cooper uncaps a pen and reaches for his desk drawer. We'll all go on your record, every detail, for every university and prospective employer to see. I'm sorry, Lucas, but this is a necessary evil. Someday you'll understand that I did this for your own good. Yeah, okay, kid. Still looking at you, Mr. Cooper opens his desk drawer, and you see something dark writhing inside, coiling to spring. Ain't even gonna do nothing. Nope, don't care. Mr. Cooper looks at you quizzically as he pulls the drawer open. And something lounges out from inside. Ah! Trips over his own chair, tumbling, scrambling backwards as it comes for him. Get it off me! You're a big, strong man. You handle him. Hissing, slithering bone, white fang bared the snake strikes. Ah! Mr. Cooper! Should I jump out the window to save myself? Oh, help him. Snatch a broom from the corner and swat the snake across the classroom. Get away from him! Mr. Cooper, are you okay? Bit me. My chest. I need a doctor. Mr. Cooper's eyes roll back in his head and he falls unconscious. A flicker of movement catches your eyes. The glistening body of the snake vanishes through the open door. You know what? No, see, I don't have any sympathy for Mr. Cooper. I have none. I hate to say that. Chapter 5. Buckle up. Now playing as Sarah Wednesday morning. You're leaving school for when you hear an odd sound coming from your shed.
Hilda, is that you again?
Cautiously, you creep forward and press your ear against the door. A series of muffled rattles, squeaks, and thumps come from inside. Please be a rat, not a monster. Steeling yourself, you count to 3, then shove open the door. Yeah! Ah. Stop in your tracks and stare down at the little angry bundle of feathers on the work table. Wait a second. Take a few steps closer and the tiny crow hops backwards, one of its wings dragging awkwardly. Are you the crow Jocelyn's backed? How'd you get in there? Slowly, you take another step forward, holding out your hand. The crow puffs up his feathers, glaring at you suspiciously. It's okay, little buddy. I should make bird sounds, give him a snack. We went with give him a snack and normal. Let's go with make bird sounds. Caw? Grrr! Grrr! Oh! This is so stupid. Little crow cocks his head at you, ruffling his feathers, and then as if making up his mind, he hops forward into the palm of your hand. Looks like we've got a new friend, Hilda. Hilda gets up from her bed, patting, to examine the tiny ball of feathers in your hand. Ooh. Careful, he's just a baby. Hilda gently touches the baby crow with a snout, sniffling with him with intense interest. The crow puffs up its feathers, pecking her on the nose. This poor bird, or dog. What did it ever do? Ruff! Hilda sneezes, laughing. You ruffle her ears. It's okay, girl. I'm sure he didn't mean it. You rescued the baby crow. After examining the crow's wing, you gently set him into the nest you made on top of the dusty filing cabinet. There we go. You should be nice and safe up there. So, speaking of which, I checked. So I asked, and in the previous episode, which was chapter 4, only a few of you replied. The one with the most likes is Blackbeard, with 1 like. We had McCraw, that had no likes though. That was the only other one. So Blackbeard it is. I had to check real quick. Blackbeard. Grrr. If we ever do another Diamond Edition, say for instance the male version, that's up in the air currently, let me know in the comment section below if you want a bird name. If that bird name gets the most likes, you get to have your bird named in that Diamond Edition. So yeah, there is reasons to leave comments. You like it? Good. As you turn to leave, you notice a crumpled piece of paper on the table, right where Blackbeard has been sitting. Examine the old letter. Did you bring this here, Blackbird? Gently smooth out the crumpled paper and start to read. Dear Evie, I write to you from the car train to the bound from the Rockies at feet of modernity, so spectacular, real to conceive it. Alas, my mind is preoccupied with my destination, one Westchester, Oregon. The curious package that started me on this expedition when it appeared in my university inbox, a photograph of dark trees and human silhouettes and 5 hastily scribbled words. He lives in the woods. The other faculty and your father think me mad to chase such nonsense. Perhaps they are right. Perhaps they've always been right, or perhaps this time I shall prove them wrong. Guarded E. Phyllis, September 29th, 1871. You found mystery letter 1 of 5. I hate the wind right now. It's like 20 miles an hour and my door just blew open. Who's the author of these old letters and what happened to him? Collect all 5 to find out. Where the hell did you find this, Blackbeard? Blackbeard tilts his head at you, then starts preening his feathers. Well, guess it'd be weirder if you did answer. Be good, I'll check in on you after the game. Blackbeard settles happily on his new nest and you leave for school. After school, you join the crowd, heading to watch your team play in the first basketball game of the season. Find Stacy outside the front doors with the rest of the cheer squad. Hey, Stace. Hi, Sarah. Excited to watch the Westchester Wolves totally destroy the Anderton Cougars? You know it. We're going to crush them. I'm more excited to watch you. Watch me do what? You know, the thing where you pull off incredible feats of acrobatics and look super cute doing it. Stacy smiles, playfully punching you in the arm with her pom-poms. Quit it. You're gonna make me blush. Oh my, is that all? And quit being so cute then. Have you seen Andy at all today? How's he doing? Based on his face during the warm-ups, he's running on like 70% excitement and 30% pure terror. Jeez, he's probably feeling a lot of pressure right now, stepping in for Ben. What happened to Ben was so freaky. How'd a bear just wander on a campus? Oh my god, did you hear about Mr. Cooper? The snake? Yeah, everybody's been talking about it. You don't think, I mean, could they be related? Like, what the odds of 2 crazy animal attacks happening within 24 hours? Technically, there were 3. Tell Stacy about the crows that went after Cody and Jocelyn the day before. Stacy stares at you, her brow furrowing. This can't be coincidence, right? It's gotta be Mr. Stace, come on, the game's about to start. I'll be there in a minute. Okay, be late if you want, but Coach Tanner told me to tell you you're on thin ice. Brittany skips away and Stacy stares after her, chewing anxiously on her lower lip. It's okay. We can talk tomorrow. With a grateful nod, Stacy hurries towards the gym. You start to follow when a strong hand clamps down on each of your shoulders. How you doing, Cody? Oh no, it's Jocelyn. Well, both, technically. Hey, Sarah. Long time no see. Oh, not long enough. Oh, don't be like that. We missed you. How's your car, jerk? Trying to move away, but Jocelyn and Cody hold on to you tight. Dark scratches cover their arms and face, and hate burns in their eyes. Hey, let go. Oh, but we want to sit by you during the game. We can do the wave. Or, you know, talk about what you did to my car. Cody grips tight and painfully, and your stomach fills with dread. How did I get them to leave me alone? Hey, check out those crows! That's always going to be the answer, by the way. I don't think I'll ever pick out the other one, because it has no effect and you lose points. Cody jerks his hand away, looking around. What? Crows? Grinning, you nod to a nearby tree, it's dotted with dozens of feathered black silhouettes. Kinda creepy, right? It's like they're watching us. Jocelyn lets go of your other arm, scratching nervously at the claw marks that mar the backs of their hands. I have to go, over there. She turns, hurrying away with Cody right behind her. In their rush, they almost run into Connor as he walks over from the parking lot. Where are those two headed in such a hurry? Oh, who cares? As long as it's away from here. I'm sensing that you guys aren't really exactly friends. Wow, what gave that away? Connor smirks, and the two of you walk through the doors of the gym. You and Connor find your seats among the crowd of the rowdy Westchester High fans. So what happened to Cody and Jocelyn? Looks like they both took a bag of angry casts to the face. Crows, actually. I think they're still a little freaked out about that. This whole place seems a little freaked out, if you ask me. What do you mean? I don't know, I'm just getting a weird vibe, like something's wrong, but no one wants to admit it. Do your best to suppress a shiver, glancing at Connor. He doesn't seem to notice. So, Connor, do you come to all the games? How are things? How are things? Well, today my boss hid in the back while I got rid of a spider. Except it wasn't a spider, it was a big dust ball. Wow, it's non-stop excitement at Gunther's Hardware. At the base of the bleachers, he spots Stacy standing with the rest of the cheer squad. Connor waves and she smiles, sticking out her tongue at him. Brat. You guys are adorable. We try. Looks like the game's about to start. Down in the corner, the two teams get into position for the jump ball. And your team takes possession. Yeah, go Wolves! Westchester player drives down the court, but it's soon trapped by an Anderton High defender. Drew, over here! Drew looks at Andy, then away. He tries to get past the defender, but ends up losing the ball. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Andy was wide open. Cougars score an easy basket, and the ball returns to your team. But once again, is it me, or is nobody passing to your buddy down there? It's definitely not you. By the middle of the second quarter, the Wolves are down by 10 points. Boo! Somebody score already! Come on, Wolves, you can do it! This blows. Wow, what team spirit. Watch Andy get madder and madder as his team still refuses to pass to him. His friend Tom watches from the bench, shoulder slumped. I can't believe this. I'm about to go down there and slap someone. You're not the only one. Andy looks about ready to lose it. On the court, Andy gets into a defensive stance, tracking the ball with the intensity of a shark, his face flushed with anger. Come on, come on! One of the Anderton players makes a cross-court pass, and he springs up, snatching the ball out of the air. Ha! Yes! Go, Andy, go! Andy heads for the three-point line, defender scrambling to catch up. He shoots, just as an Anderton player slams into him from the side. Oh! Foul. Andy stumbles, nearly falling, but the ball swishes through the basket. Woo! Cheers are up from the bleachers as the ref awards Andy a free throw, which he sinks easily. Score. Crowd roars, overcome with excitement. You jump to your feet and yell. Wolves roll. Hell yeah, Andy. I love you, Andy King! I wouldn't confess that. No, we'll just go with hell yeah, Andy. You're the best. And he looks up at you in the bleachers, grinning. He pumps his fist in the air. Hell yeah! Ref signals halftime. Andy follows the rest of the team off the court as the cheer squad jumps up to do the routine. Come on, Wolves, let's hear you howl. Ow! As the cheerleaders start their routine, you notice Connor frowning slightly. What's up? Stacy seems off her game to you. Connor nods towards Stacy, who dances clumsily in the back of the formation. Stacy hasn't told him about the blackmail. Maybe there's something going on with her. Must be. Stacy wouldn't let any old stress interfere with her cheerleading. Gymnastics, dance, cheer, performing was always the one thing that helped her escape from whatever other crap she was dealing with. Crap like your parents? Connor sighs, tapping his foot on the bleachers. Yeah, I gave up on my folks a long time ago. To me, they're just a couple of unpleasant strangers who happen to live with my sister. But Stace, I don't think she ever could cut them out of that. She's too good of a person. I hate you for saying that. And you're not a good person? Not too good. Routine ends and the second half of the game begins. During the third quarter, Andy sinks basket after basket. By the middle of the fourth quarter, the Wolves are only down by 1 point. Holy crap. We might actually win this. Cheering from your side of the bleachers gets louder and louder as Tom grabs a rebound and starts dribbling up the court. Oh, they got Tom in. Woo, get him, Wolves! Tom stops, blocked by an Anderton defender. He spins, looking for an opening. Andy! Passes the ball with seconds left on the clock. Andy pivots, he shoots. Come on. Come on. And the ball drops straight into the basket. Boom! The crowd roars, surging to their feet. Everyone rushes onto the court as a chant begins to rise over the noise. Gang, 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 gang. Woohoo! Laughing, you join the group hug rapidly forming around Andy. We're number one. Also, long live gang. Why not? He did pretty good. My first royal decree is everyone to party. You were incredible out there, Andy. I always knew you were the star of this team. Thanks, Sarah. I can't believe this is finally happening. I knew that if they just gave me a chance. Tom pushes away through the tight knot of people. Come on, Andy. We gotta hit the showers. Coach is taking the whole team out to dinner to celebrate. You should come too, Sarah. Dessert's on me. King Kang is feeling generous. I might take you up on that. Andy follows the rest of the team in the locker room, and you look around until you spot Connor over by the doors. Hey, you heading out? Yeah, soon. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Stacy for a minute first. You want to ride home? Maybe. I might be going to dinner with Andy and the team. I could run you over there or pick you up after if you want. Just let me know. It's a nice drive this time of night. Hand Connor your phone, he enters his number, he smiles waving as he wanders through the crowd towards Stacy. Outside you watch the crowd dispersing into the cars, chatting excitedly about the game. What should I do tonight? Want to get to know Connor a little better? Or help Andy celebrate his win? This is your chance. Both scenes come with nerve boosts, and if you choose one, you can still choose the other later. Okay, so... what to do first? I got Connor or Andy? You know, I think I'm going to go with Andy for dinner, and then have Connor pick us up. Be a nice nightcap, wouldn't it? You step into the diner and take a look around. It's almost empty, apart from a rowdy table in the back where the basketball players sit. Sarah, over here! Grins at you, scooting closer to Tom and patting the empty seat next to him. You smile and slide into the booth. Hey, Andy. Tom. Hey, Sarah. I'm really glad you made it. Took you long enough. I didn't think you'd show. Yeah, miss out on the riotous display of broness? Never. So, Andy. Clear your throat, holding a hand out to him like a microphone. You've just led the Wolves to victory. What are you going to do now? How does it feel to be on top? Would you say I'm your lucky charm? I will give points to Andy for romance, so let's see. I definitely feel pretty lucky right now. Grins at you and gives you a wink. My boy Andy got game. Tom feigns a swoon falling over into Andy's lap. Be still, my heart. You better snap this one up quick, Sarah. I think... So, hold on, pause. I think Tom is actually in the guys, which is cool. I think that's... I think he's got this, like, secret thing for Andy. And I wish... I don't think he ever confessed. At least not in the normal edition about it. So... I don't know. Maybe? Maybe it might happen. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Andy gives Tom a grin and playful nudge in the ribs, and Tom leaves to chat with some other of his teammates. You're really close, huh? Me and Tom? Yeah, we're pretty tight. I knew him before I met you. He's my oldest friend. I can tell. It's obvious you two have each other's backs. Yeah, when I first started on the team, it was kind of hard, and I guess, but at least I always knew Tom was going to be there too. It made things a bit easier. How'd you guys meet? Our parents were friends from college. We've been hanging around each other since we were in diapers. I'm going to die from how cute that is. Need to see baby pics for evidence. Die from how cute that is. I'm just picturing tiny Andy and Tom dribbling tiny basketballs My heart is exploding from the cuteness. Pretty sure my mom's already showing you all the embarrassing baby photos. We used to be friends, remember? And we're friends now, too, right? And he looks in your eyes, smiling softly. Yeah, of course we are. And Sarah's now tough as nails. Good, I'm glad. Just then the waitress comes by asking if anyone would like some dessert. What do you think, Sarah? I did promise you dessert. How about a slice of Black Forest cake? I buy you one instead. We split the strawberry sweetheart shake. We split a strawberry sweetheart shake. Isn't that meant for couples? Maybe, but it sounds delicious. And you're not going to make me drink it all by myself, are you? Of course not. What, do I look like some kind of monster? A few minutes later, the waitress brings by an enormous, bright pink shake with heart-shaped sprinkles. You tap your straws against his. To King Kang. Careful, I'm gonna get used to that title. Both lean in to sip from the milkshake, eyes meeting over the rim of the glass. You're so close, you feel the warmth of Andy's skin. Are you blushing? No, shut up. Sarah, you're a pretty amazing person, you know that? I'm really glad you're back in my life. Yeah, me too. Guys, heads up. Samson swears he can eat this cheeseburger in one bite. And we gotta clear a bar zone. Thanks, Tom. You just ruined a moment. Also, some guy can eat one cheeseburger in one bite. Holy hell. Laughter fills the diner, lasting long into the night. And finally, Connor. So text Connor for a ride. Well, how do you think that's going to go, ladies and gentlemen? Should we text him? Yes. That's the whole point of this. Text Connor a few minutes later. You're sitting in the passenger seat while blues play softly on the radio. So, do you think... What have you been... You both laugh as you stop yourselves from talking over one another. Did you get a chance to talk to Stacy? I did, yeah. She didn't tell me what was up, but she was pretty excited about the game. I'm glad you guys are hanging out again. I can tell it makes her happy. I'm glad too. I don't know if it'll stick. But it's nice having everyone together. Definitely good to see you again. Oh yeah? I believe the nice thing to say here would be, it's nice to see you too, Sarah. But if I say it now, you won't know if I mean it. Connor leans over to turn the radio down so that it's only a faint whisper in the background. So, how's life lately? Sounds like things have been pretty crazy over the high school. Yeah, things have been, complicated. Trail off, staring out the front window. Connor glances at you, one eyebrow raised, but he doesn't pry. What about you? What's, post-grad life? Your plan for the future? Favorite thing to do in town? What's your plan for the future? I'm not sure, actually. I got a few things I enjoy doing, but I'm not sure if there's one thing I'm ready to do forever. Doesn't that scare you? Not having anything nailed down? It's actually pretty awesome. Plus it gives me more time to experiment. I like to consider myself kind of an artist. Wow, that's pretty cool. What kind? I'll try anything. Mostly sculpting. Like, learned how to weld this summer, and I've been trying my hand at scrap metal art. Connor glances over his shoulder, smiling to himself as he goes to make a left turn. I really just love working with my hands. There's nothing like it. Oh my god. I totally get it. I wish I was more passionate about something. Bet you're good with your hands. Oh my god. We're doing it. Connor groans. I walked right into that one, didn't I? A little bit, but that doesn't mean it's not true, right? Mostly it means I've got a lot of calluses. My hands are kind of gross. You know what? Women, typically, dig that kind of rough and gruff exterior, per se. At least I've been told. I don't have a lot of calluses, but I do have a little bit of I don't want to say rough hands, but they're not feminine by any accounts. I'm teasing. I wish I was just good at something as cool as making sculptures. Most of the time, I'm just trying to stay afloat. I'm 100% confident that you'll figure it out. You're pretty in this hole. I'm so much older and wiser than you shtick, aren't you? You're only 2 years older than me. I know. Honestly, Stacey always gets pissed when I tease her about still being in high school, which obviously means I do it all the time. Best brother ever. Seriously, though, you're gonna be fine. If a screw-up like me can get by in the real world, then you're gonna take it by storm. Thanks, Connor. I really appreciate that. Reach your destination, and Connor pulls the car over. Thanks again for the ride. It really was, nice. Also informative. Next time, let's talk about you. I'm feeling a little exposed. Feigns embarrassment, covering his face with his hands, and you laugh. Next time, anytime you need a ride, sir, you know where to find me. Or text you. I guess I do. Get out of the car and wave goodbye to Connor as he drives off into the night. Reminds me of, what's his name? From Drive. Good movie, by the way. Good soundtrack, even better. As soon as you get home, you stop by the shed to check on Blackbeard. Yeah, screw Hilda, right? Hey, bud, how's it? Ah! You jump as Blackbeard flies out of the rafters, landing on top of your head. Ah! Well, seems like someone's feeling a little bit better. Ah! Flutters back to his nest and starts prodding something out with its beak. Curious, you stand on your toes to look. Another letter. Where are you finding these? Reach out to take the letter, but Blackbeard puffs up his feathers and squawking angrily. Grrr! Hey, it might be important. Grrr! Cross your arms, glaring at the little crow. Maybe if I distract him with something. Just flash him. LOL. The bird will just look at you in bewilderment and be like, what the f*** is going on? Trade food for the letter. Hey, Blackbeard, look what I've got. Pull a piece of leftover granola from your lunch bag, waving it invitingly. Hurry! Blackbeard flutters over to the perch on your hand while he busily pecks at the tree to extract the letter from his nest and begin to read. Dear E.B., do you recall our endless discussions beneath the old oak tree as I settled into Westchester? Your words echo in my ears, speaking of reality and ritual, known and unknown, and the ancient wilderness that lives between. I confess I am bewitched by this somnambulant woodland town, but there is fog here, E.B. The gradual tensions of boundaries, ill-defined and shifting. Every soul in Westchester seems to acknowledge it, but none dare speak its name. A dark current courses beneath this town. I mean to trace the current to its headwaters and chart them for all the world to see. Gardy Phyllis, October 1st, 1871. Why does this sound so familiar? Shaking your head, and you pin the letter up to next to one and turn to head back to the house. Yay, 2 of 5 letters. Now playing as Stacey after the game, you linger in the front of the locker room mirror, staring at your own reflection. I don't know how much more I can take. You sigh, rubbing your temples, and flinch as Brittany drops her purse heavily on the counter next to you. Jumpy much? Jeez, I'd be on edge too if I just made that much of an ass of myself in front of the whole school. Glared at Brittany, hands balling into fists. You know what, Brittany? Get away from me. Oh, excuse me? You heard me. Why don't you go to whatever hell dimension you back hand sprung out of? Rage twists Brittany's delicate face into a snarl, then a moment later she smiles.
Wow, I really thought you'd learned by now, but I guess you really are as dumb as you look.
You open your mouth to reply, but freezes. Brittany pulls out her phone. After a few quick taps, Brittany shows you the draft of her pictogram post, your own tearful face framed above a dozen hashtags.
Aw, look how sad you are. I tried to pick a thumbnail where you could really see the snot. Brittany? Oh, you know, Stace, I super appreciate everything you've done for me, but I feel like it's time to make our friendship to the next level. Your parents are going to be out the town soon, right? For what, a convention or whatever? But you know what that means. Party at Stacy's house! Brittany, no. Mom would kill me. Oh, yeah, but what would she do if...
Brittany's manicured thumb hovers over the submit button.
Brittany, you don't want to do this. I kind of do, actually. I post this, your mom grounds you for forever. I get to be cheer captain, plus so many pictogram likes.
Ah, Christ, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Pictogram likes and all that crap.
Really, it's not you to give me a reason not to post it. So, party at your place? Okay.
Brittany grins, throwing her bag over her shoulder as she heads over for the door.
Yay! I'll let you know when I've worked out all the details. Bye!
As the door clangs shut behind her, you finally let the tears spill out.
What am I gonna do?
Suddenly a shrill scream rends the air, echoing around the locker room.
Brittany?
Karma's up. Karma's up. You dash out of the locker room and into the front of the school, pulling up short as you see...
Oh my god! Stacy! Do something!
Land creature lunges forward, snaps his teeth around Brittany's back, tearing it away from her.
Brittany, run!
Brittany sprints to her car with the creature right on her heels. She dives in, pulling the door shut just before it can leap inside with her.
Ah!
Rush over to the creatures, slams against the car door, crumbling metal and crackling glass. Brittany screams, tears streaming down her cheeks.
Brittany, I'll stand and watch.
Where's that option?
I'll go get help. What? That could take forever. You have a better idea? Stacy, please don't leave me.
Grabbing the tiny can of mace from your keychain, you head towards the creature, the thing on Brittany's car stiffened, whirling around to face you.
Good tree thing. Just leave her alone.
Creature takes a step towards you, and then another. You flinch away, squeezing your eyes shut.
Oh god, here it comes.
You open your eyes slowly. The creature stands in front of you with Brittany's purse clenched in its jaws. If you didn't know any better, you'd think it was smiling.
Good plant thing?
It jerks its head, tossing Brittany's purse at your feet, contents spilling out onto the sidewalk.
What the hell?
Creature turns to look back at Brittany, then back to you. Then at the ground. You look down, you see Brittany's phone lying at your feet.
Did you just... Is that...
Creature gives you a skeletal grin and lopes past you, vanishing into the trees.
Brittany, are you okay?
Brittany glares out through the cracked window, her face red with fury.
Was it some kind of sick prank? Did you, dress up some filthy stray dog just to mess with me? Look at my car!
Yeah, 'cause a stray dog's gonna do that to your car. You're an idiot.
Oh, I cannot wait to see what happens when I post that video of you. I bet money on boarding school.
Slowly you crouch down to pick up Brittany's phone.
What, this video?
You hold up the phone screen to show her right before you hit delete.
No! I think yes. Looks like you're out of...
Brittany's phone pings as a text comes in. Without thinking, you click the pop-up and open a message chain.
I'm telling you, every girl on the cheer squad would be so useless without me leading them. Jasmine's toe touches are tragic. Okay, but Marisol's been killing it. Only because that little snake wants to be cheer cap over my dead body. Her boyfriend was totally eye-banging me at lunch today. Maybe if I took him for another ride, it'd teach Marisol who's boss runner. Oh, you're so bad. Holy crap, Brittany. Scan down Brittany's messages, mouth hanging open in shock as Brittany struggles to open her mangled car door. Stace, seriously don't... Oh, sorry. What were you saying? I didn't hear you over the sound of your trash talking literally every single one of your friends. Listen, Stacy, I was kidding before. You know I really wasn't gonna post that video. I'd never... Never what? Humiliate me, exploit me for shopping money, make me jeopardize my spot on the squad just to make you look good? For the first time ever you've known her, Brittany looks truly terrified. You kick her purse towards the car, but keep her phone. Stace, please. If the girls knew they totally hate you, don't worry. I know what it's like to be afraid all the time. I'd hate for you to feel that way. You know what? I suddenly do feel like having a party. But I think maybe we should have it at your house. But... You turn on your heel and walk away smiling as you tuck Brittany's phone safely in your pocket. I'll let you know when I've worked out all the details. Bye. Karma's up. Karma's up. So if y'all did enjoy that video, head down description below. Like, comment, share, or subscribe. There's also links to social media, links to our Discord, and links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. Also, let you know, for those watching, who do you want the love interest to be? I have a few ideas, but let me know in the comment section below. I'll probably ask on Twitter as well as the Facebook groups and as well as the Discord. So you guys should really join that if you want. But I'm eventually going to pick... I'm not going to let anybody know. So far I've picked almost all of the romance options that I know of. So I'm going to go and you know, buff everyone's relationship, and then eventually we are going to pick someone for the homecoming king and queen and all that crap. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below who you want to go with or who you possibly did pick. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.